And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to Fresh Fit Podcast, man. We're out of YouTube jail here with Charleston White, man.
In the building.
Let's get into it, guys.
Let's go.
All right, we're back. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh Fit Podcast, man. We're here with Charleston White, man. Quick announcement before we get into shows. You guys know we were banned for a week because we got a strike on YouTube, but we are back.
We're back, man.
Okay. I know you guys have been missing us. So if you guys did miss some of us, our content, we were on rumble.com/freshfit. We posted a bunch of after-hour shows from last week. So if you guys want to watch me debate feminists or lose hair follicles from debating these crazy-ass chicks, check us out on rumble.com/freshfit.
And a girl tried to tackle me.
Oh, yes. Well, yes, that was
tried
out
to.
for her. Yeah, so guys, check us out over there on rumble.com/freshfit. Also, guys, freshfit.locals.com. You guys get all the behind-the-scenes content that you can't get anywhere else. We actually put up the video that got us a strike with Andrew Tate and Selena Powell and that other bimbo that spit on me. So that video was too hot for YouTube, I guess. Got us a strike, got taken out. So if you guys want to check it out, go on freshfit.locals.com. Also, check us out on Megaphone, guys. If you guys want to get the audio version of the podcast, we got the Fresh Fit and the Fresh Fit After Hours versions. Go ahead, check it out on Megaphone. Just make sure you wear headphones so you don't get fired at your job, because especially on this podcast, we're about to have a lot of politically incorrect conversation on this one. Real. We're going to keep it 1,000. Also, guys, check us out on freshfitpodcaststore.com. You can get all the hoodies, t-shirts, merch that you've come to learn and love. And also, do me a big favor, guys, and subscribe to our other YouTube channel, Fresh and Fit Clips. As you guys know, we post 6 clips on there per day, along with 4 shorts. So 10 videos per day on Fresh and Fit Clips. We want to go ahead and get another one of these gold plaques behind me here. So help us hit 1 million on there. The channel's doing great for views and everything else like that, but the subscribers need to match, because about 75% of you guys that watch that channel are not subscribed. So if you guys want bite-sized portions of the show, check us out over there on Fresh and Fit Clips. Subscribe to the channel, Fresh and Fit Clips, guys. And then also, Fresh got a vlog channel.
Yes, vlog channel is up, guys. We do vlogs outside the studio, inside the studio as well. For fun times, go check it out. 200K on the way. Let's go.
And check me out, guys, on Feta 1811. As you guys know, I used to work in law enforcement. I did a breakdown on the Casey Anthony case yesterday with the Venezuelan that's in the house. And it was a great breakdown, guys. We went over detail of like her mind state. We went into theories of what possibly happened with the missing child. And
she was crazy, bro.
Yeah, she was wild. And we all know she killed her daughter, but she ended up walking. But we break down her mental state during that investigation. So if you guys want to check it out, you like true crime, you like any of that stuff, psychology, go ahead and check it out. I go into detail about how investigators do interviews with suspects. So, yeah, but fuck all that, man. We got Charleston White in the house.
Charleston White.
Say, man, I'm mad the motherfucker. YouTube ain't gave me 1 plaque. Man, I ain't got 1 motherfucking plaque. Boy, they wrong in a motherfucker.
Not yet.
Man, man, they wrong. I'm supposed to have 1. Shit, man, fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep being the levy dog.
It's on the way.
Already.
But guys, we made you a promise where we said, you know what? 100K on Rumble, we're bringing someone on the podcast. And today we have Charleston White, legend himself.
I'm excited for this interview.
Me too. And I gotta say, man, Charleston's wise, legendary, has a lot of knowledge, but he's also funny as well. That being said, he has a foundation as well called Hype.
Yeah, Hype.
Tell us about Hype.
Hype was a nonprofit that I started back in 2012. Officially got my 501c3 status. Up until 2016, I maintained a 501c3 status until I met the executive director of the Annie Casey Foundation, which was a guy by the name of Bart LeBeau at the time. He gave me this book that was called "The Revolution Will Not Be Funded," and it's actually written by the Jewish Council.
What?
And it breaks down the who, what, when, and the why that they actually called it a nonprofit industrial complex, and it breaks down why it was created. And nonprofits was really created to hinder as well as to control social movements like the civil rights movement. So most people think that they're helping the community by getting a nonprofit organization, but it's just really to actual funnel money. And so in this book, it explains that 85 to 90% of the money that nonprofits gets, whether that's Goodwill, the YMCA, 85 to 90% of the money doesn't help the people. It actually pays salaries. It pays the salaries. It pays for the building. It pays for the lights. It pays for the furniture. It pays for the luncheons. It pays for the car, the gas, the staples, the copy machines, and actually 5% only goes back to the people.
Wow.
So when I read that, I let my nonprofit go, and I just help people from a youth outreach standpoint,
right?
Without begging. So I met a Jewish attorney. I won't say her name. She was from Baltimore, and I met her in Washington, D.C. And she explained to me why most Black people can't generate funding or sponsorships to help in the community, because you're begging. Most people with nonprofits are beggars. They don't know how to generate anything to sustain the organization. They don't know how to manufacture, produce, sell, create, or make anything to help the organization make money. So they become completely reliant on somebody giving them something.
Right.
So most people, when they get a grant, a government grant probably lasts 3 to 5 years. If they take the grant, then what? How are you going to concede? So once I realized that, I came up with more innovative ways to get money out of the community. So that's how I really end up fucking with gang bangers and drug dealers. I somewhat would extort them. I would threaten to call the police on them.
Hey, Rat Williams, bro. Rat Williams.
Yeah. So I would threaten to extort drug dealers. Now here I am. Here it is. I'm over in the community having school supply giveaways, and most of these kids are the drug dealers and gangbangers, nieces and nephews and little cousins and some of their children. So if I'm helping them and you selling drugs in the community, nigga, why wouldn't you give me something?
Right.
So
makes sense.
Yeah, but
legal extortion. I've never heard this before.
Them
for a good cause.
Them niggas started helping me for real. So that's how I initially came to the internet as being a snitch, because I would threaten to tell on gang members if they didn't give me money. Why would you want me to go beg from white people?
Yeah, but you know what I like about your foundation, bro? You help kids get out of crime. That's important, bro. Very important.
Well, my first focus, because I was a juvenile kid, right? So my first focus was going into the juvenile facilities, talking to children, and there's a lot of funding, there's a lot of resources for people to go into the facilities. Well, public safety wise, law enforcement wise, that's considered intervention, right? So that's crime intervention. Who's doing crime prevention? Who's preventing the kids from going here? So after a year or two, seeing that most of the focus is on crime intervention, I wanted to do the opposite and do crime prevention. So I started speaking in the local churches, the high schools, the middle schools, the local halfway houses. And so that's where I learned the balance, the difference between what public safety looked like in the Black community. Okay. And that's gang intervention and gang prevention, crime prevention, and crime intervention. Those should be the two focal points.
They say an ounce of prevention is a pound of medicine. So, I mean, that's always the better way to go. And you brought something up really interesting about nonprofits. Would you say that's the reason why so many of these successful people, these elites, have nonprofits? Because they're able to, because they get great tax benefits.
It talks about that. It talks about it. Well, it talks about that.
BLM. Black Lives Matter.
We'll talk about that in a second.
Well, man, this book is so honest. It breaks that down and says that's the real reason why they was created. That's why only 5% actually goes back to the community and actually helps the community. For the most part, nonprofits is focused around nepotism.
Yes.
You're going to hire your mother's friend, or you're going to hire your girlfriend, she's going to be the CEO, your board of directors is going to be so it's nepotism.
Right.
And it actually It funnels money for the rich.
I did not know that it was that little that went back to community. I knew it was not that much. I knew it was a minority, but I didn't know it was only 5%.
Only 5%, man.
But yeah, I mean, it's a huge incentive because these non-profits, you're able to hire people that you know close to you with nepotism. You're able to get incredible tax benefits. You're able to get the public to like, trust, and know you, right? Because I got to run a nonprofit. Look what I'm doing here. So it makes sense.
So let me break this down, right? So why do you think most black people at the bottom? So the rich get it to funnel money, right? The tax write-off.
Yep.
Most black people at the bottom, homie, the nonprofit is a hustle. Because what I start observing and I start noticing, even when President Bush sanctioned the church with the faith-based initiatives program. So when they created the faith-based initiative, then the state and the government got in bed together. That's why the churches end up becoming 501c3s and now can get government grants and funding. That should never be.
Can you tell people what a 501c3 is? Like what?
It's a charity-based organization that's supposed to. It's supposed to be non-profit. So no one's supposed to profit from a non-profit.
Pastor.
So it's a charity-based organization, and a 501c3 is the tax code. So you have 501c4s who actually give away money, becomes for-profit. So you got 501c4s, that's for-profit organization. But most people go 501c3 for the tax benefits, the tax write-offs. You can funnel millions of dollars away into a 501c3.
Charleston, we consider you a wise person, have a lot of knowledge.
I'm just an ignorant nigga playing smart.
Take us back in time, brother, to when you were a child. What was it like growing up to be Charleston white? Like, for example, school-wise, I guess community-wise, parents-wise. What's that like for you growing up as a child?
I come from a loving shit. What was that?
Time travel.
Oh God,
we're going back in time.
I was waiting for some funny looking woman to show up. Some motherfucking world talk about she was my grandma. No, man. I grew up in what I like to explain the traditional single parent African American home with the loving mama.
Of course.
Kind of like Raj off What's Happening. A lot of y'all might not be old enough to remember what's happening, but we hardly ever saw Raj mama. It was always him and Dee at home, and Raj hung out at the diner with Rerun and Shirley and Dwayne and all of them. So I grew up with the working mother who taught us how to pray at night. We had to eat at the table. We couldn't eat in our room. We had to say our grace over the food. We couldn't talk with food in our mouth. We couldn't have our elbows at the tables. So I grew up with a mother who tried to instill good morals and good values into her two boys. My granddaddy went to prison. He was a bus driver, but he also was a barber. He had a barber shop on the south side of Fort Worth.
You said your grandfather?
Yeah, my grandfather.
But what about your biological father?
My biological father was in the Navy. So he retired from the Navy. So my grandfather was military. He's the oldest of 17 kids.
Oh, wow.
My grandmother, which is my grandfather's mother, was a slave by the name of Lucille Helton. And she was property of the White Sloan Plantation.
Okay.
So that's where I get my last name from, Charleston White.
Okay.
My grandfather's name is Freddie White. He's the firstborn child of Lucille Helton, which was the property of the White Sloan. So he took the slave owner's plantation name.
Okay.
Once freedom came about, the rest of my grandfather, brothers and sisters are Heltons.
Okay.
Lucille Helton.
Yeah.
And so we end up. My family now is the property owners of that plantation.
Oh wow!
Nice.
Okay,
in East Texas. So that's our family inheritance. So my grandfather migrated to Fort Worth, Texas, out of Marshall, Texas, by way of the Air Force.
Okay.
He worked at the Powell Lumber Yard. He and my grandmother was two of the first African Americans in Fort Worth, Texas, to own a hotel and restaurant on the west side of Fort Worth, Texas. So they're very prominent. Until the heroin epidemic hit the black community.
Okay.
So my grandmother was affected by heroin.
Okay.
Is
this the 70s or the 80s now?
Man, my grandmother right now today is 83, 84 years old.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So the heroin hit blacks in the 40s, the early jazz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you're talking about when it first hit.
Yeah, when it first hit.
Okay.
So my grandfather came to Fort Worth to be in the Air Force. So as I grew up seeing the presence of my grandmother and my grandfather. my grandfather had a barbershop. That's where we was exposed to like the street elements of the black community, seeing the hustlers hang out in and around the barbershop. My mom had an older brother. He was a pimp. My grandmother got off on drugs real bad. So that's kind of divided them as children. I was born in the 70s.
Okay.
So cultural wise, I'm the product of a single parent home.
Mm-hmm.
But back then, single parent homes, the effects of it hadn't came about because I'm first generation of that. Our mothers that began having children in the 70s after the civil rights movement. So the 70s was centered around black exploitation.
Mm-hmm.
If you remember all the movies, you got Superfly, you got The Mac, you got Penitentiary. You got all of these movies that was centered around black exploitation.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what single mothers had to battle and contend with as they was raising their children in Black America during the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Our uncles, our grandfathers, our fathers who wanted to be pimps, players, and Macs, and at the time during that era, black men to some degree was pushing prostitution and drugs off on black women. It was his way out, so to say or speak. So I'm a product of that, homie. So my mom had a lot of male cousins. My mother was the one in the family who fought to do something different. So all the pimps and the players and the Macs straightened up when my mother came around. And so that gave me a level of protection.
I'm curious, Charleston, real quick. Tell us one thing you learned from being around, I guess, that environment with pimps.
How to manipulate women, how to lie.
Okay.
Really how to play on my mama. Because most boys learn how to manipulate women from dealing and interacting with their mother, learning how to con and connive mom. To this day, man, I can't say that all of those men that I saw and seen as a kid, to this day, nobody gave me anything of substance.
Wow.
For me to even remember what I learned from them. I just learned you mistreat women. You never be honest.
Misogyny.
Hey, somebody just said it. Oh, shit, scared the shit out of me, man. Y'all gotta stop this shit, man.
Crystal, the sound effects are back, man.
Damn, man, I'm fucking
You thought somebody else in here.
Water, man. Knock the water
I
on.
look for the word. Yeah.
You about to taste him?
Jay, I got it in my pocket. But no, but
Yeah.
that becomes an indoctrination. I can never recall seeing an honest man.
Wow.
Growing up, I never seen a man get up and go to work. Everybody was starched jeans, Chuck Taylor tennis shoes, ring, bracelet on. So I never seen the James Evans guy. I seen the Superflies and the Macs. And even though my mother tried to shield us from it, she can't shield you from her brothers. She can't shield you from her cousins. And so what ends up happening is, growing up, you watching the movies, and then here come Christmas, here come Thanksgiving, here come a family reunion, here come a family gathering, and all the family gather together. And so what ends up happening, you start seeing how the family treat the uncle that sell drugs.
Yeah.
You see how they treat the uncle that get out the Rolls Royce. You see how they treat the uncle who everybody say may be the pedophile molesting it, but nobody's responding to him. You see how the uncle who known for beating the women, you see how, so as a kid, you're observing how they treat these characters.
Right.
And so I never saw nobody mistreat the street guys. I saw all the guys.
Respect.
You mentioned earlier that you were a juvenile growing up. Did seeing the respect from guys involved in criminal activity motivate you to get involved in that life as well?
I knew my uncle was a pimp. I used to ride in the car with him. When he called himself pimping and checking paper. I can recall waking up at night in the middle of the night or early mornings prior to going to school, and my uncle physically abusing one of the women. I thought it was all right to slap girls. Yeah, no, I thought it was all right. You know, I thought the backhand.
Because you saw it. Because you saw your uncle just, you know.
And not just that, it's in the movies.
Yeah.
Right.
And so as a kid with the young and impressionable mind, there's no way for you to decipher if no one's teaching you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your mother can say, don't hit girls all day long. But if the men you idolize and the men you admire, if they say slap a bitch, you slap a bitch.
That's what you see.
Yeah. So as I'm growing up, my mother don't have time to counter what I'm seeing. For the most part, she don't know what I'm seeing.
Mm-hmm.
She at work.
Yeah.
She's not really paying. Everything's cultural. So our parents are young at this time too. So my mother had me at 17. So she's in her mid-20s. As I'm watching, I remember Penitentiary 1. I remember Penitentiary 2. I remember Penitentiary 3. There's a character by the name of Too Sweet. Too Sweet was a little frame guy about my size. Handsome fella. The girls liked him. Man, in my mind, I'm going to be Too Sweet. In my mind, when I get to prison, well, because every man I know went to prison. Uncle Wayne done been to prison. Uncle Curtis done been to prison. Jeffrey done been to prison. Not all the men I know in my world done been to prison. When I spent a night over my homeboy Patrick house, his brother been to prison. His cousin's been to prison. His uncle's in prison. His brother. So, man, that, and so the movies, homie, if you right now today, Penitentiary 1, Penitentiary 2, Penitentiary 3, when I'm 9, 10, 11, 12 years old, man, I can recite these words, or I can recite the lines in the movie word for word, just like the kids can sing all the Frozen songs.
You know what's scary? You're talking about movies back in the day. What do you have now? Social media.
Shit,
Kids with tablets, cell phones.
We hadn't even got there.
Yeah.
We hadn't even got there, homie. So I'm talking about my era, and I'm 45. So imagine where we are today. So my mother wasn't at home to say, boy, why y'all keep watching this goddamn movie? We watching Penitentiary every day.
Damn.
Because it's fighting in there. We seeing, because in our minds, we're going to prison. In our minds, we trying to see which one of us go be. It's a guy by the name of Eugene in Penitentiary 1. They got him sitting down peeing the whole time. Lo and behold, we catch one of our friends sitting down peeing. But in hindsight, just think, homie, all he been in the house with is his mom and his 3 sisters. No males. Where did he learn how to stand up and pee at?
Wow.
Yeah.
Until we start laughing at him. But we at school, we thinking he taking a poop every time we see him.
Yeah.
Because don't nobody sit down and shit at school. We teasing him like a motherfucker, but he really sitting down peeing.
Yeah.
Damn.
But we kids, homie, so we can't, our minds can't just, you know, from the lack of brain development. We can't decipher this shit.
Right. Did all your friends also lack a father figure in the household as well growing up? Okay.
My cousin Steven was the only one who had a daddy, and he lived in Poly. And nigga on Avenue L at that top, nigga, a whole lot of things didn't go on because Joe Campbell was on that street. Because Joe Campbell was on that motherfucking street, nigga. When everybody played for the Golden Knights football, nigga, a whole lot ain't go because nigga Joe Campbell was there. Nigga had that one daddy. That one daddy. My nigga Patrick, my nigga Worm had a daddy, but his daddy was in and out of prison.
Yeah.
So my nigga Aaron McKinney had a daddy. Nigga, he didn't get in no trouble.
Yeah.
And he had a daddy that didn't play.
Wow.
So tell us a little bit about how you got involved in criminal activity and ended up as a part of the system. You said you've been in juvenile.
Listen, my mama going to work, and my mama got a baby sister. My Aunt B, Pam. Boy, everybody on the south side know B. And she got a nigga named Curtis. Her and Uncle Curtis been together since I was born. They fight like a motherfucker, go to jail together, do all kind of shit. So by my mama trying to help my Aunt B struggling with her crack had just came. So my mama.
So now we're in the 80s. We're fast forward to the 80s now.
We're in the late 80s.
Okay.
So my mama letting Aunt B come live with us. Aunt B letting Uncle Curtis come stay. So while mama at work, naturally they go do the babysitting for mama. Me and Aunt B and Uncle Curtis, man, they at home playing cards, taking me down to the store. They stealing like a motherfucker. Boy, they teaching me how to steal. They stealing cartons of cigarettes. And this when they used to have the cartons of cigarettes on this side of the counter.
And this is in Texas, right?
Yeah, this is
Fort
in
Worth,
Texas. Yeah, it's in Fort Worth, Texas.
Okay, late
And
80s.
Now, Uncle Curtis, he just coming home from prison. He telling me all the prison stories. All the motherfucking prison stories, the bravado prison story. When I spent a night over my partner in them house, his partners, his big brothers coming home from prison, they telling us all the prison stories. Remember, I done seen penitentiary.
Exactly, yeah.
Now we got, the culture is shifting from Big Daddy Kane, Salt and Pepper, LL Cool J.
Yep.
Is shifting to gangsterism now.
Yes. Now the West Coast is starting to slowly slide in. You know, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Tupac.
I'm 12, 13 now. With NWA, I get a hold of Ghetto Boys.
Jay Prince.
Straight Outta Compton came out in '89, if I'm not mistaken.
Changed the whole trajectory.
Yep. It went from like fun dance music, you know, to
first time we found out about Strawberry, we started tricking with grown women who smoked crack when we were like 13 years old.
Damn.
How we know about Strawberry, nigga? Strawberry is the neighborhood hoe. So you gotta understand, homie, when crack hit, it's just like the young girls that's on Percocets and Molly's that's still fine in a motherfucker. And the drugs hadn't took effect on her physical form. She's still fine. So nigga, when these nigga mamas was on crack and they grandma was smoking crack, they were fine in the motherfucker. Yeah, it's funny, but nah, these niggas see they pictures of their grandmamas and their mamas who they know was on dope. They grandmamas and mama were fine in the motherfucker when they first started smoking crack.
Yeah. It takes time.
Yeah, and
for them to deteriorate.
So nigga, we the first kids to see crack and dope fiends.
Yeah.
So the little boys who wanted to try to sell drugs and crack, well, how do you think the older dope fiends manipulated us? With that pussy in head. Yeah, nigga, man, most nigga was selling crack to trick. Them niggas wasn't buying buy pussy and tennis shoes. Let's be honest. Because we were kids, homie.
Yeah, I didn't know any better.
Come on, man. Testosterone levels up high. So the culture shifted.
Yeah.
So we stopped wearing African symbols. We stopped wearing polka dot shirts. I remember 7th grade. I told my mama, nigga, I had every color jabos that you can think of. I had
what are jabos?
Marco, whatever the Marco Franco jabos or whatever they is. They were some name brand pants back in the South, but I think they might be Italian brand.
Okay.
I told my mama I don't want no more of those. Buy me 7 pair of Dickies suits. Dickies. Yeah, I wanted the top and bottom. Yeah. Because that was the West Coast look.
Yep.
So I went from wearing
Did you starch them up so that they could stand up in the corner?
Yeah. So I went from wearing Elise tennis shoes to now Chuck Taylors.
Yep.
Because now colors done came out.
Yep.
So now we start putting bandanas in our back pocket. With no affiliation to a gang though. We mimicking the culture.
You know who they said that you look like?
Who?
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. I heard that a lot of time. But I got the most pussy when T.I. came out. Yeah, when T.I. came out.
In 04?
When Rubber Band Man, my pussy stock went up.
So we're in the late 80s now, maybe transitioning into the late 80s, early 90s. West Coast gangster hip hop is taking over. You're in Fort Worth. You're involved in the drug trade with your friends.
Yeah.
Crack is like exploding now at this point.
Yeah.
And sorry, you were talking about now the gang culture is starting to seep in too.
Yeah.
Okay.
My mother did everything she could to try to shield us for it. So I didn't grow up in the hood. My mother landed a job at General Motors in the early 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went from like rags to riches overnight. When I was in the 3rd grade, I lived around the corner from Bobby Valentine, who was the manager.
The R&B singer?
No. He was the manager of the Texas Rangers for like 20-something years. So we lived in Pantego, home in Dow Worthington Gardens.
Okay.
In like 83, 84, when it was unheard of for black people to live out there.
Yeah.
So I gotta know, Charleston, when's the first time you had some white pussy?
It was early in life. I ain't lying, boy.
Can you say we're from rags to riches, bro?
Yeah.
You got married your girls.
I was in the fourth grade. Yeah. White girl was fucking in the 4th grade, boy. Niggas didn't know that. Nigga was having it hard back in the projects, bro. Back in the day. Yeah. Nah. We now, homie, I'm one of the first generation of niggas I know in life got to start fucking white girl. Yeah, I've been having good luck for that too. Oh, that was Dr. King's dream. Yeah.
Have a dream.
Dr. King's dream. And he said he wanted to hold hand. He just couldn't say I want to fuck white women. He said I want to hold hand.
So diversion there. All right, so the gang culture starts coming in into Fort Worth. So did you end up joining a gang or
no? See, I never got exposed to it. My mother moved to the suburbs.
Okay.
To the outskirts of Fort Worth once Fort Worth started going bad. So we lived in Meadowbrook in like 86, 87. There wasn't a lot of black people in Meadowbrook at the time. From Meadowbrook, when my mom started seeing because we would go to my aunt's house on the south side. And by this time crack was kind of it was visible. So now we got DARE. The DARE program.
The drugs.
The DARE program showed me who was on drugs. It helped me identify that my grandmother was on drugs, my aunts was on drugs.
Okay.
Prior to that, we didn't know what crack looked like. I didn't know what the effects of crack could possibly look like. My mother shielded us from that. So I got to go to my aunt's house. I got to go to my cousin's house on the weekend, and that's where I would pick up the negative attributes of the culture.
Okay.
So when I come back to the suburban area, I can mimic all this negative shit that I picked up over in the hood. So in hindsight, because I was able to go be exposed to all the negative of things of our culture, and then come back in this shielded little world. Yeah, I'm the bad apple, right?
Gotcha. Yeah,
I get to be the leader because I get to know the songs that they don't get to hear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it propelled me to be a leader because I got to be exposed to things that they couldn't be exposed to.
Gotcha.
And so I would go rub it off on them. And so that's how I ended up becoming a leader. My older brother was also starting to become rebellious, going through the adolescent stage, of course. As most teenagers are. When you're going through the adolescent stage, most children mimic their culture and follow their friends. So if the culture is selling drugs, at one point in time, our culture was selling drugs. That's why so many black boys sold drugs. Now the culture is drilling and killing.
Yeah, and scamming.
So that's what you pick up. And at the time, gangsterism was just starting to be introduced to black culture.
Yeah.
We was a party people. We had kid and play house party. Niggas was doing a kid and play. MC Hammer. We was dancing and having fun. We hadn't turned gangster yet. So I'm the kid, 11, 12, 13 years old, at home, mom at work. I'm like the kid today who got the PlayStation 5, an iPhone, all the Jordans. He can Uber Eats whenever he want. I'm that kid at home by himself with access to everything. I'm that kid.
Dangerous.
Man, I could write a check and order pizza. All the other kids can come over after school and I can damn near have them. So I'm that kid with no parental supervision, but my mother is telling me what to do.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Yeah, facts.
Right.
So I'm at home, man, picking up the culture. So when I go to school and my brand new Jordans, my mama just dropped me off in this brand new Cadillac because she work at General Motors. I got all these silk shoes and silk shirts. I got everything every kid at school want, but I'm coming with all the negative bullshit, playing like I'm from the hood.
Yeah. Wow.
I was visiting.
Yep.
I'm playing like I'm from that. So so at school, I'm showing out because I'm pretending to be what I saw in the hood.
So your peers started to gravitate towards you.
Come on now.
Yeah.
So man, we ended up catching a murder case. We ended up just trying to play gangster.
Shit.
Running away from home, not wanting to follow rules. Really thinking this is the path to go.
How old were you at this point?
I started getting arrested at 13.
At 13.
By 14, I was sentenced for 12 years for murder.
God damn.
14, damn.
Yeah, 14.
So like, tell us how that happened.
Me and 3 friends skipped school one day. We decided to go to the mall and steal some starter jackets.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at the time in the 90s, niggas.
Starter used to be the shit back then.
Yeah. They were like a Gucci
Pretty much,
jacket.
Yeah.
Shit, we go to the mall, run out of the mall. In the process, this white guy by the name of Michael Levy, God rest his soul, he was working on his car. His car had broke down in the parking lot. And he saw what had happened and saw 3 niggas running out the mall. And so he tried to stop us. Brave guy. And in the process, my 16-year-old friend shot and killed him.
Oh, damn. Wow.
Yeah, in broad daylight. He had just got married.
This is in Fort Worth, right?
This was in Arlington
okay.
at the Farm 303 Mall.
Okay.
He had just got married like 3 days prior to that. So the headline news that the next morning was hero dies trying to thwart teenage shoplifters. So it was a very high profile crime.
Yeah. Yeah, and especially this is what, the early 90s at this point?
It was September 18th, 1991.
1991.
Yeah.
I mean, race tensions were high in the 90s. You know, you look at Rodney King, you look at O.J. Simpson, you know, 3 black teens kill a white male. Like, I can imagine.
The Rodney King riots, they hadn't happened yet.
Yeah.
They was about to happen. And during that time, right, so a week after we did that, or a week prior to, 3 skinheads had killed this black man.
Oh my God! Yeah,
who was just sitting on. So we was in juvenile with the 3 skinheads.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of news media, you know, surrounding our crime because we got more time than the white kids. So they had to move the white kids trial out of the county. So I actually ended up being in juvenile with one of the white dudes, a real cool white boy. He wasn't no skin. They, you know, man, we was kids. We was kids. They was kids.
Yeah.
They wasn't no real hateful white boys. Man, they were just doing some shit like we were gangbanging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your friend shoots and kills him. He shot him once, or
they shot him one time. We had
So he's chasing after y'all. So you guys run out the mall.
So here it is, right? So I run away from home.
Yeah.
I'm out just about, man. I decide, man, let's go steal. I take everybody on a crime spree. So we break into my girlfriend's house, who stayed a street over from where I stayed at.
Broke into her house.
Well, her dad was a Dallas police officer.
Oh.
And so, yeah, her dad was a Dallas police officer. So we broke in her house, stole a Nintendo, stole her brother Nintendo, stole her dad bulletproof vest, stole his gun, and some more other shit. So that's where we got the gun from.
Gotcha. Probably a revolver back then.
It was.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah. Now it was a 357 with blue tip hollow points.
Yep, that makes sense. That's what police officers standard issue back then.
Very lethal.
Yeah.
Very, very lethal.
Absolutely.
So when we steal the gun, man, we just out doing bullshit, man. I'm just, man, in my mind, criminal activity is the way.
Yeah.
It's the path to being a man.
Yeah.
On top of that, it's like being on drugs, the excitement, the thrill. So a lot of people, a lot of kids, a lot of young people, homie, they just committing crime for the thrill and the natural rush of it.
Right. Yeah.
That's why they doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
With no regards for anybody, and you know, until they get in trouble. And even when they get in trouble, there's no way for their brain to process the level of impact of their action.
Yeah.
So knowing that, can you be mad at young guys today in the rap culture? Because I think that a lot of guys come into rap and then, you know what, I want to be that guy. So they try to do things that maybe the culture, community.
You can, even though they don't understand, it still don't excuse them of doing wrong and hurting people. Even though they don't understand, it still don't excuse them. So yeah, you can.
So y'all are running away. He chased after you guys on foot?
Yeah, when we ran out the mall, the Foot Locker guy chased us first.
Okay.
And when we get to the car, one of my friends, Big Twan, he dropped a hat, a jacket, or something, and had to run around the car to get it. The shooter never got out the car.
Oh, okay.
See, Lil Twan never got out the car. He stayed in the car.
Yeah.
So the Foot Locker guy chased us all the way to the car.
God damn.
Our victim was working on his car and just see what's going on.
Yeah.
He came out of nowhere and dove on top of the car. So he's on the hood, on the windshield.
Oh.
He's hitting the windshield with the tool he was working on his car.
Gotcha. Okay.
My guy in the front driver's seat, he's doing like this, trying to block glass out of his face.
Yeah. Okay. So he's smashing the windshield.
Yeah, he smashed the windshield. So he reached inside of the car, and pulled the car. Man, I don't know what the fuck he did, but he took the keys out the ignition.
Oh, okay. He was able to reach around and get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back then, you didn't have to put the car in park.
Okay. So just for a visual illustration for the audience, so you got the Foot Locker guy
standing right
in
here
his referee outfit, standing right outside the car.
So you got my guy in the driver's seat.
Yep.
You got
you're in the passenger?
No, I'm in the back.
You're in the back.
I'm in the back behind the passenger.
Okay.
So you got DJ in the passenger seat, and Big Twan next to me.
Okay, and he's behind the driver. Shooter's behind the driver.
Now the shooter's in the driver's seat.
Okay.
I'm sitting on the gun.
Okay.
I'm sitting on the gun. As the Foot Locker guy, I'm looking at the Foot Locker guy.
He's to the right of the vehicle.
He's to the right of the vehicle.
And then this dude's on the windshield, smashing the windshield on the hood. Okay.
Yeah, he reaches inside and takes the keys out the ignition.
Okay.
And it's like at that time, it's like damn near everything went silent.
Yeah.
So I throw the gun up there and tell, man, shoot that motherfucker.
Oh shit.
Shoot him.
Yeah.
I'm just talking. I don't think he go shoot him. So when we get out, I was one of the first ones to get out. And the Foot Locker guy saw my buddy get out with the gun. So he took off running inside the mall.
He said, fuck that, I don't get paid enough for this.
I'm out of here. I'm good. Nope.
Our victim, he never saw it. Because he's on the side. He when he come off the car, he's on the side with me.
Yeah. Okay.
The driver's walking around.
Driver's walking around.
He's walking around behind the car. The victim's standing like right in front of the car where he's looking at me.
Okay.
And I tell him, man, give us back the keys.
Mm-hmm.
And so he actually hold the keys up and said, if y'all want the keys back, y'all have to wait for the police. Well, by this time, the shooter's standing next to me, and I'm encouraging him, man, shoot that motherfucker.
Oh shit.
And he shoot one time.
He just pulls up the gun and the guy didn't even get a chance to say a word, huh?
No.
Just bam.
Where'd he shoot him?
In the chest.
Oh.
But you gotta think. This is up close with a 357.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Blue tip hollow point.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Up close. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. And then it's here.
Yeah, center mass. They teach you to shoot center mass in law enforcement too. So
this is vital. These are vital. This is vital area. So I remember standing over him. In my mind, homie, I wanted to see what white people look like dying. Because I done seen all the slave movies. White people standing over black people while they dying. So in my mind, I wanted to be racist too as a kid. Before I wanted to be gangster, I wanted to be racist. I wanted to be a racist black man that did horrible things to white people. So all my crimes as a kid, as a juvenile, was predicated and centered directed toward white people. Going across the railroad tracks, breaking into white people's houses, stealing white people's cars, snatching white women purses. So that was our crime mindset.
Was your girlfriend white?
Nah.
No. Okay.
Well, we used to run trains on white girls.
Choo choo. Shout out Robin Hood.
We used to do it without permission. So it's not like she came over and said, "Hey, I want to sleep with all you guys."
Yeah.
We say, "Hey, man, that white girl like you. Get over here." And then we put.
Oh
shit. Yeah. We just come in with dicks out.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
We might have to go off Twitch.
Yeah. Okay, Twitch.
Yeah,
Yo.
Hold on, homie. You got to think about it. We're kids, right? We're kids.
Yeah.
Mimicking the culture.
Yeah.
Because not only
it was a different era. It was a different time.
Hold on. You got to think. We got Two Live Crew, 1987, 88. Hey, we want some pussy.
Yeah.
Me and my homies like to play this game. Some call it Amtrak, but some call it the train. We all would line up in a single file line and take our turns waxing girls behind.
Yeah.
Every time it get to me, I would shit out of luck because I stick my dick end and it will get stuck. The girl will say, stop. I say I'm not. The girl will say, stop. I say I'm not. That's enough. Come on, homie.
Yeah, no,
Damn, that's a song.
That's a song. Yeah,
so here we are.
Crazy.
So here we are, kids hearing this is no different than when the kids hear Molly's, Percocets,
Yeah.
Xanax. So we trying to mimic the culture. Now we trying to have trains.
Yep.
Tell me where in the world can 12, 13, 14-year-olds and 11-year-olds have trains responsibly?
Yeah, that was a
toy
culture
trains?
back then, unfortunately.
Thomas train. Okay. On a lighter note.
So just going back to finish the story. So you said you stood over him. What did you see?
A man fighting to live. I saw fear. Yeah, he was terrified. Yeah, he was terrified.
Did you say anything to him?
No, we laughed.
You guys laughed. Wow.
Yeah. The immaturity. The immaturity of it. Not that we was cold-hearted and thought it was funny. People laugh at some of the true shit that I say as true as it is, but they have to laugh to keep from crying.
Yeah.
I think we was all in shock.
Yeah.
So this
You didn't think your friend was going to pull the trigger, right?
Nah.
Yeah.
We had never killed nobody.
Yeah.
So listen, this what made us laugh. When we got in the car, I said, damn, man, we shot that motherfucker.
That nigga died.
We paused for a minute and then we started laughing. Try, nigga, come on, go, come on, nigga, let's go. That motherfucker should have been fucking with us. Yeah, everything slowed down.
Yeah.
After that.
How long did it take for the police to catch you guys?
Hours.
Hours. Wow. Same day they got y'all.
Damn.
Yeah. We went to the apartments bragging about it.
How'd they catch you? Probably the Foot Locker guy had got a good look at you guys.
There was a young lady who was sick that day, and her and her mom was at the mall. And we was in the 8th grade. She was in the 7th grade, and she knew all of us.
Because it's before CCTV, guys. So like, eyewitness testimony is really the only way you're gonna identify crimes like this.
Yeah, this girl, her and her mom, they knew us from the apartment complex, and they identified us by. And so what they did, they went to the schools and got the yearbooks. And,
wow.
That's how they got our pictures out the yearbooks. So it was all.
And it was 3 of you guys.
It was 4 of us.
4 of y'all. Okay.
So it was all over the news. Man, we got arrested probably 2 or 3 hours. We went to the apartment complex, kind of somewhat bragging about it. But we lied and made it seem like the white man was fucking with us. But what happened was, we went to another apartment complex, and we saw this dude. He was walking from the store, and he had on this long trench coat starter jacket, kind of like the one DJ Quick wore in the video.
Oh, that's old school. Yeah.
Yeah.
DJ Quick.
DJ Quick is legendary, bro.
West Coast.
Yeah.
And so the shooter was like, "Say, man, let me see the gun. Let me see the gun." And so when I gave him the gun, he started shooting at the guy. He just started shooting at the guy. And so there was some kids outside playing. So the mother came outside and took a look and snatched the kids. So that's how they was able to pinpoint where we were at that time. Because it's the same identification from the mall.
Yeah.
So within probably 45 minutes after that, I heard helicopters, looked out the window, saw news cameras. They got arrested before me. I was the last one to get arrested. One of my friends who car we was in, when we dropped him off, I came up with a plan. I said, call and report the car stolen. So this is how clever my little mind is working. It was my plan to go to the mall, steal the jackets. It was my plan to break into the house. So the newspaper identified me as the smallest and the youngest, but the brains out of the bunch. That's how the newspaper identified and described me.
The witnesses hear you saying, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him?
Yeah.
That's why, yeah.
Too sweet.
Yeah.
That's you.
Yeah. So So when we got caught, I was the last one. But my friend called and reported his car stolen. So that's how they was able to go pick him up. Because it didn't make sense. I told him to give them the description of like these 4 guys who lived in Dalworth, who looked like us, who I didn't like.
You tried.
Yeah. So at this time, man, the Texas laws that govern juveniles were, I could be sentenced up to 40 years. They was facing being tried as adults because they met the age certification.
How old were all of them?
They were 15, 16, and 17.
Yep, right there, yeah.
And I was 14.
You were 14.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
14. So they met the age certification. I ended up getting 12 years. And that's because my mother was financially able
to hire an attorney.
One of the best Jewish attorneys in the guy by the name of Carl Mallory.
Wow.
I actually had 2 attorneys. I had Carl Mallory and Louis Stearns. And Mr. Stearns ended up becoming Judge Louis Stearns
later on.
Later on. So very, very powerful guy. Retired.
Hey man,
now.
tell Kanye chill out, bro. The Jews help too, brother. They're helping us black sometimes.
So my brother had already been in trouble. My brother had been in and out of the youth facilities, man, state school. So you know he was already a juvenile veteran. All my uncles. So in my mind, I feel like I was prepared for it. I had my walk already down. I already knew how to, you know, in my mind, this is my journey to be a man, and that was just the immaturity of it. Because I wanted to pick when it was over. I said, Mama, I can do 2 years, but I can't do 4 years. Because the requirements and part of what I had to go through was I had to go into this juvenile facility.
Yeah.
That was
so they tried you as a juvenile, they tried the others as adults?
Yeah, they tried the others as adults.
Okay. And what, did they all get life?
Nah. They didn't start giving children life until probably about the mid 90s, late 90s. The shooter was actually given 75 years, where he only have to do 1/4.
So he's out by now.
He should have been out by now.
Okay.
The oldest got 99 years. He ended up going back on appeal and getting 25 years. He's out.
Okay.
Do you talk to any of these guys now?
Nah. The other guy, DJ, was a kid who had never been in no trouble. He was the one who called and reported the car stolen. He ended up getting out on bond, so he was the only one that actually got out. He probably would end up getting probation.
Yeah.
His mother moved him to Oklahoma, back where they were from, and I guess he ended up running from the police and was killed in a high-speed chase.
Oh wow. Okay.
Wow.
So I go into the boys' home with a 12-year sentence.
Yep.
I can get out at 18. So on my 18th birthday, 30 days before your 18th birthday, you go back before your sentencing judge, and your judge looks at your file, looks at the state recommendation, you know, a lot of what your victim has to say, and then a lot of what you did while you was in the juvenile custody. And they made a decision whether you either get paroled, and you would be on parole until your 21st birthday from 18 to 21, or they could transfer you into the prison system where now you're finna finish the rest of your time in the adult prison system, or they recommit you back into the custody of the youth.
Okay.
I spent 4 years trying to go to prison. Yeah. Now, remember I told you I didn't know nothing about gangs until I started going to juvenile. So when I first started getting exposed to gangs, shit, it was everything I was looking for. I couldn't wait to join. So when I got to the state school, I was in a facility where
you're 18 now at this point, right?
No, I'm 14.
Oh, 14. Okay. So after you got convicted and they sent you away.
Yeah. So I went to a facility where they housed Texas' most violent juvenile offenders in the state.
Yeah.
So everybody was there for capital murder.
Which jail?
Getting State School.
Okay.
So it was capital murder, murder, attempted capital murder, attempted murder, arson, kidnapping, rape, and child molestation. So that's all that was in that facility.
Yeah.
From ages 12 to 21.
Okay.
The minimal amount of time a person had was 2 years. The maximum amount of time was 40 years.
Okay.
So I grew up with kids who killed their mothers and their fathers.
Yeah.
I grew up with kids who raped 6-month-old babies.
Wow.
I grew up
What?
I grew up with kids who killed 80-some-year-old women,
Yeah.
tortured them and raped.
Yep.
I grew up with some of the most violent kids that had some of the most violent history of crimes in the state of Texas.
Yeah.
So I go into this facility, a little bitty guy. Within 2 years, I ran the facility.
So you're 16 now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I joined the gang. I was like 15.
Okay. What gang did you join?
What gang was it?
Rolling 60 Crips.
Okay.
So you had Rolling 60 Crips. You had Latin Kings. You had folks. You had Black Gangster Disciples, Spanish Gangster Disciples, Black Disciples. You had Altadena Block Crips, Original Swamp Crips, Trey 5-7 Crips, Rolling 30s, Hoovers. Gang, man, you had all these gangs in
What
here.
about YSL Tell?
Nah, this long folk. This is the start of the Crip and Blood era in America in the South.
Yep.
This is just now leaving California.
Yep.
It's done planted its flags in the South, and so
This is what by this point
this is
we're at 94.
This is 91, 92.
Okay, so the murder happened in
91.
91.
So I'm 14. So 92, I'm 15.
Okay. All right.
So 92, I'm 15.
Yep.
I'm in the gang, and at this time we going into 93, and the Snoop Dogg Chronic album hit. So now it's Crippin' and Blood and all over America now.
Yep.
So by the time the Snoop Dogg Chronic album hit, the most southern states have become indoctrinated.
Yep.
Into the gang culture now.
Yep.
So I'm in the boys' home. I'm writing my mother saying I'm Crippin' now. I don't want to be with Jesus no more. I'm writing because I'm proud of this, nigga. I'm thinking I've accomplished what I want to be in life. I got a new family. And there's men in it that I look up to and admire. And I picked this family and they picked me. So I pledged all my allegiance to it while I was in there. And so, I spent 4 years trying to go to prison because I thought that's the path to manhood. By this time, my brother had gone to prison. All of my older male friends were in prison, had caught drug cases and murder cases at 18 and 19 years old. I'm 15, 16. They're writing me letters from prison. My partner, Jason Anderson, he write me. He making prison sound fun. I think he was on, I think that nigga was on Telford unit. And that was a young unit. Boy, them niggas, man, he made that shit sound fun. I couldn't wait to go. Boy, I could, on top of what my uncle and I already told me.
Man.
On top of what I'm seeing, the penitentiary. Now, we don't left the black exploitation era. Now we're in the gangster era. So as I'm playing gangster, trying to develop this gangster mindset as a teenager, we got gangster videos now.
Yep.
All the gangster videos in the 90s had some reflection to a jail, prison bar. From NWA, Express Yourself.
Yep.
Every video had a reference to a nigga being killed. Back then, it wasn't guns in videos. It was dead bodies, outline chalks of dead bodies. The symbolism of death.
Murder was a case.
Come on, homie.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg.
Yep.
Let's connect the dots.
Yeah.
So this is a gangster culture. Even the women want gangsters, or they want something that look like a gangster.
Yeah.
We haven't even gotten to the point where O-Dog, the character in the imagery of the long braids, tank top tucked into the dickies with the gun now, the O-Dog image. Nigga, every young black kid in America want to be an O-Dog, just like they want to be an NBA young boy.
Yeah.
A Dirk, a King Von. Nigga, I wanted to kill. I wanted to be that. I wanted whatever came with gangsters. If raping came with gangsters, if killing came with gangsters, if lying to your mama, stealing out your mama purse, stealing your mama car, whatever came with being a gangster, I wanted it.
If you had a dad, you think it would be different?
Much different. Yeah, every nigga I know with a daddy kick it in. No, yeah. It has to be a strong father though.
Yeah.
Can't be a weak one. Can't be a dope fiend nigga. Can't be an alcoholic daddy. It got to be a strong daddy.
In the movie
Whatever
Boys in the Hood, there's a scene where one of the guys gets killed, and then I think the character that
Trey.
Omar Gooding Jr. plays, he goes and gets a gun, and he's like prepared to go and retaliate, and I think it's Lawrence Fishburne, if I'm not mistaken, the actor, stops him, takes the gun, and tells him, "No, you're not going to leave." And I think that was a very powerful scene.
Listen, but he runs out.
Yep.
But at some point, whatever he has with the foundation of his father, he says, "Stop the car."
Yeah.
Stop the car.
Yep.
Out of respect that the homies have for him to let the nigga get out the car.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Good
movie.
I learned, homie, that the presence of a father and that the shame that a son can feel from disappointing a father is much more greater than gang influence.
Yeah.
Respect.
Much more greater than gang influence.
Charleston.
I was going to say, just so we could finish up the prison stuff.
Yeah.
So you're in there for 2 years. You're running the prison. So you said you went to the judge now at 18 years old.
Yeah, so 4 years.
What did they end up deciding?
So by the time I was 18, I was there almost 4 years. Only thing that I had done positive, I got my GED, and I completed a chemical dependency treatment program.
Okay.
Other than that, I was in some of the worst behavior modification programs that they had.
You were getting in fights and everything because you're gang related at this point. So everybody's beef is your beef.
Yeah, I spent summer 1993. I spent 9 months in a 23-hour lockdown program called the Giddings GRU program, the Giddings Resuscitated, whatever that shit was. So I spent 9 months. I was on
in solitary.
Yeah, in solitary.
23-1. Damn.
Yeah, and I did 9 months.
That fuck with your head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I did at least 3 different 30-day solitary confinement.
So it's safe to say they moved you over to the prison when you were 18?
No,
they didn't. They kept you in that.
Yeah. You couldn't have made nobody believe I wasn't going to prison.
Yeah.
But my mother used to always say, "Son, God got the final say so." And I said, "No, Mama, these white people sending me to prison," and I believed I was going. I wanted to go. The state recommendation was for me to be transferred to the adult prison system on my 18th birthday. There was 4 people. Miss Pumple, Miss Belinda Jean Pumple, God rest her soul. Mr. Claude Mathis, Mr. Herman Nelson, and Miss Donna DeRocha. Miss Donna DeRocha was my caseworker. Mr. Nelson, Mr. Mathis. Mr. Mathis worked in the mornings. Mr. Nelson worked at night, and Miss Pumple was the supervisor at one point in time on the dorm. My lawyer subpoenaed them because I had been there for so long. Like 2 years of my files was missing. So it was hard for the judge to really base a decision.
Yeah.
Because you got to think back then they're still doing everything manually.
Of course, yeah.
And
there's no computers really. There's no centralized computer system at this point.
So I done
it's all
been,
paper.
I done went from dorm 3 to dorm 4, from dorm 4 to dorm 6, from dorm 6 to dorm 8, from dorm 8 back to dorm 6, from dorm 6 to 7B, from 7B to 5A, from 5A to 3B, plus the 9 months in the GRU program. I done been all over. Many people done lost all kind of files.
Yeah.
So what my lawyer did, man, my lawyer was smart enough to subpoena the workers who worked on the dorm with me.
Yep.
And so they came back and even though on paper I seemed like one of the worst kids there, they was able to come back and
give positive testimony for you
and say, well, how do you know? Well, based on this negative leadership, this kid got potential to be somebody, Your Honor.
Yeah.
He's really a good, so they broke down. So rather than the judge going with the state's recommendation, she went with the people who work with the kid every day.
Okay. There you go. That makes sense. So let me ask you this.
My lawyer was smart, man. Bad motherfucker, Carl Mallory, man.
You mentioned before that the victim also had a say.
Yeah,
well, in this case, so the victim's family was there.
They was there. Yeah, the victim's family.
What did they say?
His sister came. His wife didn't show up. His nieces came. And man, they were very forgiving.
They forgave you.
Yeah, they forgave me.
Wow.
How did that make you feel when they forgave you?
Something inside of me changed that day. I can't describe what happened. To this day.
Was this when you were 18 at that hearing?
Yeah, I was.
So they came to the hearing.
Yeah.
And they forgave you.
Yeah.
Wow.
something happened that day. I can't describe it. I just know I couldn't go back and be the same gang banging little kid that I wanted to be.
Is that when it just like snapped and you were like, "This is I'm out of this shit"?
That day, that moment, it's like something spiritually happened. Well, for one, because I'm listening to what the juvenile workers are saying about me.
Okay.
I've been cripping saying, and I've been hearing all this horrible shit about you going to prison, you horrible. So now I'm listening to what these people are saying about me. And in my mind, remember I told you I was taught to not trust white people, to be racist. So in my mind, I'm saying, why would these two white women, why would they be doing this? I'm asking myself, if they sit, I'm saying, man, why would they be doing this? Then
it was his daughter and his niece that got understanding and forgave you?
On top of the fact, the juvenile workers, I'm saying, why would the juvenile worker be putting their job on the line to come say this good shit about me when they know I've been acting bad?
Because they saw the goodness side of you.
There you go.
Where you didn't see it.
There you go. Where I couldn't see it. They believing in me when I don't believe in nothing but the game.
Charles, on a serious note here, brother, what would you say to people watching right now to kind of curtail this process? Because you went through it, going to jail, being the bad guy, trying to be somebody that you're not. How would you tell people what you learn from it, how they could like overcome this as well? And not go through it themselves.
You some people have to go through it. You can't stop it. You can't prevent it. Because you didn't create the situations and the circumstances that they was born into. You can't, or we can't repair the hurt and the pain that most of the kids have when we encounter them. Nigga, they hateful and angry. We can't undo that. So based on their choices and their decisions, a lot of them have to go through what I went through. What made the difference in my life, homie? I had people. I went into an institution and into an environment where people really believe they can make a difference in children's life. I got in trouble during a time in America when America still believed that children are children and children make mistakes and children still should be afforded another opportunity at life. On top of the fact that when I got in trouble, there was a section of our politicians, mainly our president and Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, it's the Clinton era.
They just blew the whistle and said that there's a wave of children in America that was born and have been born, and that they're bigger, they're faster, they're stronger, and they're heartless criminals. And these children are super predators. I'm the super predator generation that they spoke of, which we wasn't super predators. There's no such thing as a super predator. No child is born bad. Homie, we was gangsterism was promoted, propagated. It became propaganda in the black community. They had to put parental advisory labels on black people's music.
I remember that. Parental advisory, explicit content.
Come on, homie.
The black and white thing in the corner.
Because those lyrics were starting to shape the minds of black youth in America. And so this is the product of it, what we see today. So what I tell people today is children mimic what they see and repeat what they hear. That's all I was doing. That's all I was doing.
Yeah. And the thing is, too, also, just so the audience kind of understands, like at this era in the early 90s, you couldn't escape it, whether it was West Coast gangster rap or if it was East Coast stuff, right? Because you had the Biggies, you had the Nas's, you had the Jay-Z's. They were still talking about street shit. And then in the South, you said the Ghetto Boys, right?
Yeah.
So they were still talking about that stuff. Yeah. So you couldn't escape gangster music in the early 90s.
Some influence, at least.
Yeah.
Then not just the music, homie. So imagine when I put my headphones on. Die, nigga, killer, nigga, die, motherfucker, bang, bang, die. When I cut the movies on, the movies, same thing.
Yep.
When I watch the videos, same thing.
Friends.
Yep.
Family.
So not only that, when I start looking and projecting out into the community, who's the most idolized and admired? The street gangster niggas.
Yep.
So as a kid with a young, impressionable mind that's tuned in more culturally than anything, because we don't have any other traditions to carry us. We don't have any other traditions that black people can have to counter the cultural hip-hop bullshit. So the kids are so tuned in cultural, homie, you got to pick this shit up.
Yep.
That's why we know how to get high from what we hear in the music. We know how to have sex from what we hear in the music.
Yep.
We know what to wear from what we hear in the music.
Yep.
We know what to say, how to talk, our lingos, our language, our whole interactions come from music.
You know, it's funny. I came to America 5 years ago, and the word nigga wasn't in my vocabulary. I saw rap music. I said nigga every sentence now.
So how can we be mad at white kids?
Yeah.
How can we be mad at white kid when they get to the part of the song and they say, nigga, I ride for my nigga, I die for my nigga. And it's a bunch of white kids saying that. We can't get mad at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll try to make that racial and get mad. Homie, it's our culture now. Nigga is in the culture.
Yep. So, very powerful moment. So you got these people that work with you that know you've been causing trouble, but they still put their neck on the line to say that you're a good kid. Then you also have the victim's family come in. You said it was his niece and his daughter forgives you.
His niece, his daughter, and his sister.
And his sister. They forgive you, under oath, testifying. At that point, you realize this gang life is not it. And then what happened after that? Did you spend another
I
few
spent
years
almost
in jail?
another 3 years. But
Okay.
keep in mind,
Yeah.
all of those elements are compiled on top of the fact that now I'm starting to mature as well.
Yeah.
Brain development is starting to mature.
Becoming
as
an
well.
adult.
I'm starting to see gang banging for what it is. Some of the guys I used to didn't like because they was in the gang. We done been here so long, we starting to like each other. We starting to become friends.
Yeah.
So there's really no real hate in my heart. I'm in a juvenile facility. I'm in an environment where most of my hurt and my harm is being repaired through group therapy.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm in an environment where I'm being nurtured. I'm just rebelling. So once these workers do this, there's no way in my mind and in my spirit that I can go back to this facility and still play this gangster kid.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because I don't want to let them down. And let me just stop right here, and I want to highlight this, and I want people to think about this. The judge had to see something too now.
Yeah.
Because I had a very violent juvenile arrest record prior to this murder. The judge's name is Judge Gene Boyd, infamous judge known and tied to the Ethan Couch case. Ethan Couch is a white kid in America who killed 4 people and got 10 years probation for killing 4 people in a DWI accident.
Okay.
So famously known is because he's so rich that his lawyers said during the trial that this kid is suffering from affluenza. He was so rich he don't know right from wrong.
Oh, wow.
And won.
Wow.
Look it up. Ethan Couch. So
this judge presided on that case.
This judge presided on this case.
Yeah.
Now, everybody say that the reason that kid got it because he was white and the judge was white. And I say in her defense, maybe she saw something in Ethan Couch that she saw in me because she should have sent me to prison based on what was before her. There's no way you could make the people believe that Charleston White would be what I am today.
Yeah.
So everybody was wrong about me. Because they were just looking at my behavior. They wasn't really looking at the kid who I was, except the people who work with me every day. So I go back. I'm going to speed this story up. I spent 3 more years there working the programs. I got out at 21 in 1998. My record was sealed. I haven't been back to prison.
Since 98.
Since 98.
Nice.
So I don't have any felony convictions on my record. I haven't been in and out of jail. I haven't been living a life of crime. I've been just trying to figure out life as a black man in America, becoming a father. I haven't been trying to find my life out of a way of crime. So all of my issues in crime was as a kid, as a juvenile. When I got 21 and I walked away from that juvenile facility, homie, I ain't looked back at no jailhouse. I've gotten in trouble. But the trouble I've gotten in was just trying to figure out some shit, selling a little weed while trying to go to college. I just wanted to do right in life.
Right. Wow.
So,
Okay.
This was
That
a
was Charleston White
awesome
story
story.
right there, guys.
First breakdown, right?
Yeah.
I just gotta add one more thing here.
Yeah.
Not to be too funny, but maybe the judge saw the white in you, Charleston White.
Yeah. It's a white in me. Yeah. It's a white in me.
Okay, we got some chats here, man. What the hell, man?
Before the chat.
All right.
That's white, bro.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll read
it's
these
white,
chats
eh?
real quick, guys. We got 13,000 plus y'all in here right now watching on
Damn.
YouTube, and we got another, I think, 5 or 6K on Rumble. So
Big
we got
numbers.
about 20,000 of you guys watching right now. So, guys, do me a quick favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Also, we got all Charleston's links below. Check him out, man. His new YouTube channel. And then, but hey, it is what it is.
Read, man.
Hey, man, yeah.
Keep the
L
lights
Ad
on.
Reed.
Keep the lights
Okay,
on.
Yeah, keeps the lights on. Okay, so go ahead, Fresh.
Okay, so we covered your past, Charleston,
Yeah.
the good and the bad. Now, moving forward, you developed, you're a lot wiser now, and your influence on social media is extensive. Whatever you say, people listen to, but also you're funny as hell, bro. So Academics spoke to him a couple of days ago. He's like, bro, Charleston White, funny ass guy, very real, but you should do comedy. And
Yeah.
so said so then you did comedy. How's that been for you, brother?
It's been say, man, comedy hard in the motherfucker. I got a set where if I do my set,
Mm.
I'm gonna have a hell of a comedy show. But man, when you get up there, man, and you be looking out in the crowd, man, I get nervous and I forget the whole set. I've done 13 shows. I've sold out 13 shows.
All sold out.
The biggest venue thus far is with Big Reed out there in Philadelphia, man. We did a show in New Jersey at the Showboat Hotel that had 900 seats. And yeah, I sold it out. It's been going good. That was my whole objective. That was my whole goal.
Mhm.
At some point, I needed to separate Charleston from the internet character and persona.
Right.
I got the idea to create the internet character and persona from being frustrated as a community activist, but also seeing the movie Dolomite that Eddie Murphy had done.
Hmm.
I grew up believing. Remember, I told you black exploitation, homie. So I saw all the Dolomite, the Mac movies, and all of that. So I grew up believing that Dolomite was Dolomite. I grew up believing Tupac was Tupac. I grew up believing that Eazy-E was Eazy-E. I grew up believing that Ice Cube was a gangster Ice Cube, right? It wasn't until I got grown and Ice Cube started writing movies that I realized that nigga wasn't no gangster.
It's character. Mm.
It wasn't until Tupac was killed and we started watching Vlad TV interviews that I realized Tupac wasn't gangster. That it was Mob James and the other death row securities was the gangsters.
He was an artist.
I didn't know that.
Separation.
So I said they tricked me as a kid. They tricked me into being a gangster, playing gangster. I didn't know gangsters, when they got to jail, they cried on the phone. I didn't know gangsters did not disrespect the judge. I thought when gangsters went to jail, they fought with the guards. I didn't know they did what the guards they do.
But Charleston, we know one thing. Gangster snitch too.
I didn't know that.
Until recently.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until they started showing us mobster movies where gangsters snitch.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that, homie. So I was tricked. So I came to the internet and I was trying to be a modern day version of a Dr. King. I tried to be a modern day version of Malcolm X. But when I saw that movie Dolomite, I said, man, what the fuck? Thing, a light came on.
Mm.
So I started mimicking the culture and the character. Fuck you, bitch. Suck my dick, bitch ass nigga. Fuck you, crab ass. So I started talking how the culture.
Mm-hmm.
And the shit worked. Yeah, the shit worked, man. So but I knew at some point, because I still speak at schools. I still do community events. I still work on capital murder cases with you know, criminal defense mitigation firms. So I knew at some point I have to take this character that I've created and built online and put him, separate him, whether that's putting him on a t-shirt, making a cartoon character out of him, or turning him into a funny guy.
Right.
So I wanted to be the new Dolomite.
You made a very good point. regarding character and separation. And speaking of characters and separation and cancellation as well, Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
So he's all over the news, you know. I was talking about him. He's in jail right now in Romania.
Yeah.
Held with no evidence. Obviously, you know, he has a character, just like you have a character.
Yeah.
Tell us your opinion on that. Do you think he's wrong or guilty, or do you think it's maybe like the Matrix attacking him all the way?
Well, man, to be honest, man, I've never even heard of him or looked at him till now, till he was arrested.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he in one of them countries that can do that to you.
Mm.
I wouldn't know what to say, homie, but I don't have enough evidence about it, and know what he did.
Right.
I just know everybody keeps saying he ain't done nothing. You know, he ain't done nothing, and we all know if whoever they is, if they want to get you,
They're gonna get you.
they're gonna get you. We watched them go into Iraq, homie, and swear by God that Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction and never found it.
Yep.
And took his country to war,
Mm.
and assassinated him for it. He never had it. So, whoever they are, if they want you, they're gonna get you. And sound like they got him. If we believe he innocent, we can become the powers to be to free him. If we believe he innocent, if we sit back in our silence and we believe that what they're doing to him is our greatest fears, that they can come after us and do this and nobody can do anything, then we're just as complicit as they are.
Agreed. And I think that's why, you know, we're good friends with Andrew, and people say, oh, Fresh Myron, why do you guys always defend Andrew? Why do you guys always defend Andrew? I look at it like, well, number one, he's our friend, so we're going to take his side. We don't care what anybody else says. And number two, we know that he's innocent because we know the man personally. And I look at it like an injustice for one is an injustice for all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's cancel culture is real. And now it's you guys are seeing the worst levels of cancel culture, right? Because they can't silence them.
This is our biggest fear, that they can come do this to us.
Anybody.
Anybody. So if we truly believe this, or if they can persuade us that he's guilty with no evidence, just off the fact of them having him incarcerated and keeping him, that alone can persuade half the population that he's guilty.
So I got a question for you, Charleston. You had some controversial takes on George Floyd and the black community's hypocrisy for caring about him only after he died, and Black Lives Matter, etc.
Yeah.
I'll just turn it to you. What are your thoughts on Black Lives Matter, the race riots, the George Floyd situation, and then we could talk about the situation going on in Memphis as well right now.
My first take was fuck George Floyd.
Oh shit.
Yeah. George Floyd, in my mind, homie.
Talk to him.
For one, ain't nobody gonna lay on me, and I'm gonna lay there.
Mm-hmm.
Handcuffs or not, my will to live is gonna allow me to.
Harlem, shake him off.
Come on, man. If you have a criminal history and you have a violent criminal history and your criminal history been violent with black people, why be submissive and subservient when the police get you? They showed us one aspect of George Floyd's prior to his death. Man, he was in a store trying to pass a fake $20 bill.
Yep, counterfeit money. Yep.
With another chick that looked like she might be on drugs, with a guy that looked like he might be on drugs.
Mm-hmm.
When the police approach him and ask him to get out of jail, he take the police through all this shit, homie, only to end up on the ground.
Yeah.
Man, go to jail, nigga. Man, go to jail, nigga. Yeah, man, fuck. When did nigga stop wanting to go to jail? So when I'm looking at it, I saw a nigga that didn't give a damn by dying.
Mm.
How you lay there and just let somebody kneel on top of you with their hands in their pockets? And so I'm saying to myself, man, fuck George Floyd. That's what I told myself when I saw it. That's what I told myself before the riots. And I told myself that during the riots. Because in my mind, where was all of this anger and outrage when Tamir Rice was murdered?
Good point.
this 12-year-old baby, this 12-year-old baby by himself playing in a park at a playground with a toy gun by himself and gets killed by the police. His 15-year-old sister run outside after seeing her 12-year-old brother gunned down. The police grab her, slam on the ground, according to the footage of the video, put her in handcuffs and put her in the car. Where was the outrage for that baby?
Yeah.
So here it is. We got George Floyd, who his last prison stint was for kicking in a woman's door.
Yep.
A black woman who was pregnant in the middle of the night, demanding where the money at, putting a gun to her belly, threatening to kill her and her baby if she don't give him the money, causing terror and fear to this woman.
News didn't say that though.
So here it is. We go burn down the country. We go tear up shit for this nigga instead of the baby. I was mad in the motherfucker at black people. I don't like Black Lives Matter because I don't believe in following nothing with 3 gay bitches. 3 bull-digger bitches can't lead nothing in my world. 3 lesbian hoes, she can't say nothing at the dinner table. Bitch, shut up. She can't talk at no family reunion I attend to. No, nowhere. So I'm saying Black Lives Matter don't say nothing when niggas kill niggas. Black Lives Matter only speak on gay issues and police shootings.
Facts.
And I'm telling black people in America that police shootings are the least of our problems in America.
That's true.
Police shooting a black man in America, an unarmed black man, is the least of our problem. We shouldn't even be worried about that. The police ain't shot now, nigga going to work. Police ain't shot now, nigga just dropped the baby off at the daycare going back home to cut the grass. The police ain't killed now, nigga in a pair of work boots. They ain't shot now, nigga with a high visibility vest on it like he do construction. He ain't shot now, nigga in a pair of coveralls with his pants pulled up. He ain't shot now, nigga with a tie on with hard bottom shoes, look like he's a banker.
Yep.
They ain't shot nobody that looked like this.
Speaking facts.
And they actually shoot more white boys than anything.
That's true.
They actually shoot more white boys just dealing with mental health issues than they shoot these niggas we crying about. So I feel like the country, I feel like black people wasted this was they get out of jail free card that we should have been holding. They gave us this card since they freed us from slavery and civil rights.
Yeah.
We misused this.
On George Floyd.
On George Floyd. It's like having a get out of jail free card.
Yeah.
And they say, okay, whenever y'all decide to use this, we're gonna honor this.
Yeah.
We done used it and it's over with for us.
Bruh.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's like getting $1 million and just spending it on stupid shit.
Yeah, it's
just buying a
over
bunch of
with for
candy
us.
with it. Like, what the hell did I do?
We have forfeited our right for others to be compassionate or have any kind of understanding about our plights in America going forward.
Yeah. As you know, there was a shooting, not a shooting, excuse me. A couple black police officers, and I want to say it was Memphis. They ended up beating this kid. I think his name was Tyre, if I'm not mistaken. Rest in peace to him. But they ended up getting involved in an officer-involved situation where they ended up beating him, and he ended up dying through his injuries. What are your thoughts on that?
Shit, it ain't no different when 5 niggas kill each other.
It's true. Yeah.
Man, shit. This is what I'm saying. Police shootings, we should not be in an uproar about it. Okay? If nothing else,
Tyre Nichols. Sorry, guys.
If nothing else, this nigga family finna get more money than they ever got before in their life.
Right.
That's make everything all right. When niggas kill niggas families don't get nothing. They got to beg to get insurance. They got to beg for a GoFundMe. All I'm saying is, nigga, 5 niggas killed this. If niggas is so mad, why won't they go do nothing to the police? If black people in this country is so fed up of police shooting, they ain't done nothing to the police.
Still walking free.
I'm just saying they ain't done nothing to the police. So what's the difference in us seeing those 5 police officers kill that nigga in Memphis and us watching them 5 niggas kill FBG Duck in Chicago?
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference? It's no different.
Yeah.
So I don't give a fuck about neither. Neither one of them has a bearing on the black community. Black on black crime has more of a bearing. We should be more mad that the one white boy was relieved of his duties rather than being charged. Because if we participate in a crime, all of us get charged. How they exclude the one white police officer after 5 niggas? We should be mad about that, if anything. But we should never be mad about the police killing a nigga. He was resisting arrest.
Yeah, I watched the footage. He ran from them.
Come on now.
He ran from them. And like anytime you resist the police or you run or whatever, what you're basically inviting them to do, right?
Is kick your ass.
Is fuck you up. And they're going to use more force to take you down the second time.
Since black people want to be so street, they need to start teaching these boys the real rules of the streets. Number one, there's no honor amongst thieves. So stop expecting loyalty in a group of thieves.
Right.
Stop expecting loyalty in a group of thieves. Number 2, nigga, if you run from the police, where we come from, it's an ass whooping. They catch you, they go rough you up, you got a knee coming to your neck, they go put the handcuffs on tighter than what they normally go. This is natural behavior of cop and robber.
Yeah.
These are the unspoken. So why is all the non-cops and robbers upset about what happened between cops and robbers? These are non-cops and robbers are being upset between the engagements of cops and robbers. If you run from the police and they catch you, they supposed to kick your ass. You ain't have no business running.
And if you run, you're probably guilty.
Well, if you're running, you should have been throwing your dope. Why else would you be running? We running because we trying to throw the dope. We trying to throw the gun. By the time you catch us, guess what? The dope gone and the gun is gone. I take the ass whooping rather than the charge. This was an unwritten rule. Did nobody go file a complaint on the police when the police kicked the robber's ass for running? Everybody done got too soft now. So this what I'm saying. If those was 5 white cops, we wouldn't have the same outcome. So let's see if 5 white cops can get away with killing a nigga. Because niggas kill niggas all the time. Why are we so sensitive about this? We so used to seeing niggas dying every day on social media. 4 niggas jumping on 1 niggas. 3 niggas killing 1 nigga. We see it all the time. So why are we so moved by 5 cops doing it? 5 black cops.
Yeah, the prioritization is messed up. And I will say this too, coming from a law enforcement background, just people got to understand that in the black community, they don't bear a little bit of responsibility. And what I mean by this is you need to understand that if you run from the police, if you resist the police, etc., they're human beings, which means they're prone to human error. And anytime you have to, human error is a component, it's your job to mitigate as much of the risk that can come from human error. And what I mean by this is comply with commands, listen to what they say, don't resist, don't do anything that's going to make them feel as though they might be hurt or whatever, because they're going to always say, oh, well, I felt unsafe or I felt this way, blah, blah, blah. So erratic actions, running away, whatever, you're basically allowing them to justify use of force. So
you can't hold court in the streets.
Yeah.
You can't.
So, hey, you think it's unjust? You think this is BS? Fine. Let them arrest you, comply with the commands, don't say a word, wait till your lawyer comes, and then fight it in court, man. Through with the transparency of the rule of law. But when you do that stuff and you kind of let it out in the streets and you run away from the police and all this other stuff,
man,
you're inviting them to mess you up.
Man,
gotta be smarter.
Man, black people in America is so hypocritical. Man, we watch, and I'm gonna bring this up, homie. We watch FBG Duck get killed in broad daylight in the upper affluence area of Chicago.
Yeah. Crazy.
We watched Mo 3 get gunned down on the highway.
Yeah, highway.
Why wasn't we such as mad as watching these 5 cops kill this nigga? It's no different.
You're right.
I'm so desensitized to black people killing black people. I don't give a damn about them 5 cops killing that nigga. Man, it hurt me to see kids die. There was a 7-year-old kid killed in Lenox Mall for Christmas, man. It was no outrage. It was a 7 or 8-year-old baby in Chicago. 4 guys got out of a car and shot at her dad while they was in a drive-thru and killed the baby. Why they don't have the same outrage, homie? Why is it just when it's the criminal black guy that gets killed by the police, the media give us this nigga to be mad about?
Yeah.
Why they giving us? Why we ain't mad about the grandmother who accidentally get killed because these niggas done shot up the wrong house?
You're right.
Why do we fall for the same narrative every motherfucking time? But we're not mad about nothing else that we suffer from. Only police shootings. I'm sick of this shit, homie. That's why I say fuck every last one of them, homie. And plus, I don't care about dead people. I care about living people. When a motherfucker die, they all right in my mind. What about your neighbor? What about your neighbor? You get all this motherfucking heart for a dead motherfucker and wake up and be mean to the motherfucker you just passed by at the light that cut in front of you instead of just saying, okay.
Damn.
Good point.
Come on, man. This shit's so fake.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Wow, that was deep.
Yeah, you have some?
Yeah, speaking of beating and, you know, things being in a sad state, you covered on Say Cheese and a bunch of other outlets the you know what I'm about to say, Blueface and Krishan debacle. Yeah. And it's funny but not funny because he's being attacked, he's allowing it to happen, and recently I think they got married. What's your take on that?
Oh, well, I read something today where he
actually got married.
He was playing with just a video shoot.
Oh, just a video shoot.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I read something today say he would never marry that bitch.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, good. And then kind of find out she had like what 10 bodies that we know about.
He know about it. He was putting his dick in the bitch raw at knowing she done fucked 10 niggas. He just as sick as her. That mean, homie, he don't care about his own being. Man, if I know this broad done laid with 10 niggas, there's no way she could possibly think I'm the baby because I ain't fucking her raw.
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
they got to be a nigga got bumps on his dick already. Just done threw the towel in. Got to be.
Yo.
No, man, got to be.
Oh, man. Chats?
Yeah, some
Or do you
chats.
have some? Okay, I'll read these chats real quick, guys, and then the girls are here. We're gonna follow this up with an after hours right after.
Yeah.
You have a video about social media help.
We have a course for that.
And have a course for that. Raul, Charleston, bro, can you do your magic powers to get Casey Anthony locked up? Much love. Oh, I don't know about that, bro. She got acquitted. If anyone doesn't like Charleston White, they should challenge him to a spelling bee of mathematician competition. Okay? That's
For real, yeah.
enigmatic one. Freshman goes, welcome back to YouTube. Thank you, guys. Y'all should get Jordan Belfort on the pod. Okay, census, we will make it happen. Yeah. No, man. Okay. 500K or dinner with Jay-Z.
Fuck Jay-Z. Yeah, man, fuck Jay-Z.
Shout out to Charleston White. That's from Michael Meestroke. Out on bail, fresh out of jail, fresh and fit is the streaming. As soon as they broadcast the show, they're hearing Hoochie screaming. Shout out to Jonathan Hogo. I appreciate that. Much love to Mr. White. Our communities need more people like you.
Sheldon
Facts, keeping
Ross.
it 1,000. 20 bucks from Kumasan. That was a W stream last night. Myron Crazy Anthony was wild, but it was the imaginary Puerto Rican black nanny with the Mexican name for me and Angie. Way to come out swinging on your first stream. I can see your value from here. Shout out to her. 10 bucks from Night Commander. Go shout out to FNF. Always great to see y'all do good things, good brothers. And shout out to Charleston White. Much respect, brother. And finally a member. I'm loving it. Shout out to you.
Good job.
Fresh. Kick this man off your show. It's one thing to be funny, but Mount Charleston really go to another man's prob hearing to make sure he don't go get out of jail.
What?
What?
Bro, who cares, bro?
I don't know what you're talking
No, stop right here.
He said,
No, listen. They think.
What are they talking about?
They listen to some California niggas. They think that me and you can kill somebody together. All three of us can kill somebody.
Yeah.
When it's time for you to make parole, I'm the co-defendant.
Yeah.
They think the parole board will listen to the co-defendant.
Oh, yeah.
They
Hell
think
no.
he's saying I'm going back to testify at the parole hearing.
Yeah.
Nobody can talk at the parole hearing.
Yeah.
Nobody. So I'm saying, man, these niggas got to be crazy in the motherfucker.
damn.
They saying 30 years. My crime was committed in 1991.
Yeah.
They saying I'm going back to the parole hearing, tell the parole hearing, hey, don't let my co-defendant out.
What?
That don't even make sense.
Yeah, it don't make sense. And you can't, pro hearing is with a board that you don't even, they're not going to introduce other people in.
They don't notify
like
your
that.
co-defendants that you're up for parole. They notify
what
your
the
victims.
hell? Yeah, bro.
Okay.
You stupid.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
That funny guy, Fred. All right, shout out to you. And then super sticker. Dr. Umar Johnson is currently in Miami. Is it possible to get him on the show? I think it'll be a great for the community. We need to say why and how we want black women to be better and see this take.
Charleston, I'm curious.
Man, black women ain't got nothing to do with black men being better. Listen, this is my problem with niggas who got something to say to black women. We talk to each other in the locker room. We can't fix black women. We just fuck on them and guide them and lead them if you fucking on them.
Right.
But if you ain't fucking on a black woman, don't say nothing to her.
That's true. You ain't gonna change nothing.
That's a good point.
You ain't gonna change nothing, bro.
Steel sharpens steel.
Yeah.
Iron sharpens iron. So if we wanna improve the black community, then the men talk to men, the boys get corrected by the men, the ladies talk to the girls. Everybody, we separate, homie.
Yeah.
We separate. So I fuck with Dr. Umar Johnson, but
you ever met him?
Nah, I ain't never met him. I got a lot of respect for his mind, his intellect, but I don't believe in begging. I don't believe in coming to my people and asking poor people for money
to build a school.
to build a school.
That we ain't
Is that
seen-
school built?
That we ain't seen yet. Where the school at, man?
Where the school at, man?
Where the school at, brother?
I don't believe in that, homie. So I don't trust black people who want to help black people but need help to help black people.
Interesting.
Clever words.
Yeah, Omar Johnson, and then I think there's some other guy that did something like that as well. That collected a bunch of money for a
Reminds me
museum.
of BLM and something else.
Yeah, some dude who collected money for a museum that hasn't never been built in LA. Collected like $1 million+
Imaginary museum.
I don't know. I think y'all in the chat know who he is. So something. I don't know. Y'all in the chat know who we talk about. Fucking clown. Charleston, I seen your video on reporting OSHA to jobs to get paid. How would I know what to report that'll get you paid versus something that wouldn't get you paid or a big violation to make money?
You want to report to OSHA any safety violations at the company. Now they ask you, do you want to be anonymous? Say no. I want them to know that it's me because your company will retaliate against you, and that's where you get your money from. Them retaliate.
Okay.
Shit. Okay.
That's some insider info.
Charles White, you are the wisest voice of this generation, putting to shame the glorification of evil and demons that are created through the culture of music freedom. I respect your word because I see it in the Mexican community. I wish we had your voice in our community. Any thoughts on the Mexican community?
Oh, nah, man, I hung with the SAs, homie. They culture strong.
Yeah.
I used to hang with the Latin Kings. And I went to a Latin King funeral one time. And the leader of the Latin King got up and said, King love, and threw up King. And the whole church said, King love. And I watched this 4-year-old kid, a 5-year-old kid, tug at his mom and say, Mom, what's King love? And she kept ignoring him. Every kid in there eventually throw up King love.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of people are born in it traditionally.
Yeah.
And so what I found with my Hispanic people, my Hispanic brothers, a lot of them are born into it, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Similar like on the West Coast with the Bloods and Crips, and people that have been in it for generations. You don't really have a choice.
It's a family.
You're just in. Would be dope to see Charleston with some ladies on After Hours. Don't worry, guys.
Right now,
we
guys.
will. Please tell me you guys are going to have him for the After Hours show. I actually might watch a lot of the styles he's talking about. I remember back in the day. Yeah, he definitely will.
Freedom.
And that's from Uncle Luca 1980s. Real quick, Charleston, you're very critical of drill music and contemporary hip hop nowadays. What are your thoughts on drill music nowadays in comparison to, what you grew up in the 90s?
Drill music will be worse than
Gangster rap in the 90s?
It'll be 10 times worse than gangster rap.
I agree with you.
It'll be worse than the diagnosis and the distribution of ADHD medication.
That's a good That's an interesting comparison. All right.
Because most of these kids are those kids who once was taking ADHD medication.
Yeah.
The drill factor kids, that 30 and under, these the drill music is mixed in with crack babies. Children who were addicted, who were born addicted to drugs, but also emotionally detached from their mothers. Somebody else raised them. So they appear by their actions to be a little bit more callous, a little bit more cold-hearted than the gangster rap era.
Yeah.
The gangster rap era, they had a conscience with somewhat of a foundation that gave them a moral compass that they had to fight hard to work against. These kids damn near don't even have a soul, so they don't have nothing working against the evil that they accept. We had a balance. We had something. We had rules that was developed in our black culture. We had somewhat of some black traditions. All of that have been erased and wiped away by way of the crack era, by way of the gang banging era, and then by way of the back end of mass incarceration. So that removed fathers, uncles, mothers, grandmothers, and now you just have a complete village. I describe them as children of the corn.
Okay.
Because who knew for 10 years that drill music, that these was kids killing like this?
Yeah.
Heartless, cold, callous, ruthless, vengeful. And then when they done, we smoking on you.
Yep.
Took a pack.
Yeah.
How can we undo this when you look at it?
Yeah. You've been highly critical of rappers that perpetuate that music, such as King Von, Dirk, Chicago rappers especially. What are your thoughts on King Von and the whole? I mean, Chief Keef started it really, especially with the Chicago thing, and now it's kind of went into New York City. You got New York drill now. Obviously, you got the UK drill. What are your thoughts on that?
How did we allow this to evolve to this?
Good question.
Because there's a whole resume of dead kids under 18 years old that evolved from this music.
Facts.
We watched them. We watched this shit happen online, homie, before the world. The world watched this develop. And the black community and the parents of these children and the parents of these kids' friends.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna even say, including me, homie, we all sat back and watched this shit develop. It ain't nothing we can do now.
Too far gone, huh?
They just have to die off. It's just like the crack era. It has to take its course. And everything a part of it is gonna be destroyed. There's gonna be some casualties of this shit that shouldn't happen, but we watched it. We stood in silence. We should have been having a rapper lives movement for the drill music, like Black Lives Movement. We should have some type of protest like we got for police shootings. We should have this for this music.
Yeah.
We should be saying,
instead of marching for George Floyd, we should have been marching for. Okay. Yeah.
We should be removing all King Von murals off the wall.
Oh shit.
We wanted them to take down General Lee statues in America. We wanted white America to take down all remnants of the Civil War history of the Confederate soldiers because we'd say it's racist. Why won't we do this for these statues that's known for killing black people?
Got a point. People ain't gonna like to hear that though.
That's all I'm saying, man.
Yeah. Shit. Okay. What we at here? Okay, all due respect, be more than Charleston White's Hood Rich from MM with FNF quickly, easily see how I stack Benjamins right here on YouTube.
What, Freedom Fund Money? Try Vision. I don't know what he's saying.
I don't know what he's saying either.
That's what he
Okay,
said.
shout out to Trivision. And then we got here
Mogul Minds Network.
$20. Appreciate it. It was Cuba Gooding Jr., not Omar and Boys in the Hood. Pop quiz time. Name this movie. Come on. Oh, I got $2. These
And
cheeseburgers. Don't know where that movie that's from. Don't know.
Menace to Society.
Okay.
Okay. My situation wasn't as bad as Charleston White's, but I had a very similar core experience. It's really hard to believe in a racist America when a white judge looks you in the eye and says, you don't belong. You don't, I think he means belong here, not being here. You don't being here. Shout out to CW. I saw you live with Goon Curtis yesterday and was laughing my ass off. And that's from TSK 907. Then the last one here, Charleston, are you interested in a purge in the black community, black versus ninjas? Are you interested in setting it off?
Giving us some honest.
Give us some honest.
You know what you're saying, right?
Yeah, he's saying
black versus niggas.
versus niggas is what he's trying to say.
Nah, man, you don't want to kill your own kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, nah, the nigga you want to kill already dead, homie. Only the strong can show compassion for the weak. We the weakest form. We the weakest on earth, homie. Why you want to kill us? We already weak, nigga. We already dead mentally, spiritually, emotionally. The black motherfucker walking around high on drugs, nigga, lost. Why you want to kill him? Nigga, no. No. It's much easier to create strong children than it is to repair broken men.
Wow.
Very true.
Profound.
Very true.
That last one?
Brand new, coming out of Vegas. God bless y'all, brothers. 100 count away. Remember, either you level up or you're going to die. Shout out to you.
One or
Level up
two.
with that podcast.
Yeah, one or two.
I want to ask a question for you, Charleston. So my guy, Bam Kevo, right? He's all over social media as well.
Yeah.
He had an interview with Stitches recently where he said he paid a girl $12K to smash. What are your thoughts on that?
I wouldn't pay no bitch no motherfucker $12,000.
Nope.
Man, I don't want to fuck nobody bad enough for $12,000. Y'all want to fuck nothing that bad for $12,000. Nah, homie.
He's saying time-wise, rather than go on a date, buy her stuff, waste time, quality time. You know what? Get his pay her, get what I want and dip. He's rich. Isn't that viable, you think?
Nah, man. I got dignity. Yeah, I'm a dignified motherfucking man with a I'm a dignified, well-hung brother. Yeah, I'm not doing myself like that. Homie, $12,000. Say, man, nah, man, listen. You can damn near fuck the whole apartment project some motherfucking well. You can fuck the whole pork and bean project for $12,000. I much rather do that. Yeah. I much rather fuck the whole pork and bean projects than give one motherfucker $12,000 and I can't fuck longer than 15 minutes. Yeah. Nah, I can't fuck 20, 30, 45 minutes, man. I want to fuck for 2 months for $12,000. Nah, man. When I heard him say that, nah, man, women, nah, homie, I know some niggas, homie, shit, man, damn, man, I don't want no pussy that bad.
Bro, I told him, bro, I can't do it, bro.
Nah,
I don't know how he does it, but hey.
Nah.
Yeah. I got a question. I got one more question. Obviously, YSL got hit with a RICO last year.
Yeah.
A big one. State of Georgia came after them. What are your thoughts on the YSL RICO and Gunna being released, pleading guilty?
Is he a snitch?
Well, if you was in the streets, you say he a snitch. I say the boy smart.
Okay.
I say the boy smart. I say he's intelligent. And all of them snitched according to court documents.
Pretty much, yeah.
All of them did.
They got something like 300 witnesses.
Damn.
Yeah, well, just what people fail to realize. Not just the federal FBI, but 90% of cases in state court are plea bargain.
Absolutely.
Plea bargain out.
Yep.
And the plea bargain is saying, I did it, Your Honor. I did it, sir. Now, if it's just you by yourself, that's not snitching. But if it's 2 or 3 of y'all, and one of y'all say, I plead guilty and I admit that we did this. Well, technically, you done told on these other 2.
Yeah.
Technically, you done told on the other 2. So you got one guy took a 30-year probation.
Mm-hmm.
All these guys are taking probation. It is my sincere hopes and my sincere desire that young thug get 10 years and he go somewhere and do 5 to 8 years on the 10. I hope they can make an example out of these niggas, homie. One of my biggest complaints with Jay-Z and the rest of those New York rappers who went before their state legislation and had them pass a law that rap lyrics cannot be used against rappers in court if they're charged with a crime. Knowing that these niggas is confessing criminal activities and sometimes murders in these lyrics and on these songs. So I'm hoping they get that nigga. Yeah, I'm hoping, goddamn it, they can get that nigga's ass.
Oh shit! All right. Yeah, I mean, people don't get it that when you plead guilty, what you're inadvertently doing is you're also telling the government or the state, whoever's prosecuting you, that you're willing to come in and testify and or provide information should you need to. So whether you actually do an act on it and they call you in to testify, should like let Young Thug go to trial, they can't call him in because he can't invoke the Fifth Amendment because that can no longer be charged.
And all y'all on probation. And if you don't adhere to this, you done violated your probation.
There you go.
So yeah, I hope they get his ass. I hope they finally make an example out of these niggas. Homie, how you go get millions and then turn gangster? I thought the objective was finding a way out to get what you can get and then get out.
And dip.
How do these niggas get out and then go back and stay?
Yeah, Young Thug was reckless. He in a couple of songs he did admit to like criminal activity. Like he did one song with where he said I shot at the house and then they no longer mentioned me, and that was actually did happen. He shot a wife and Lucci's mom's house. Yeah, it was a song with Juice WRLD, Bad Boy, Juice WRLD, Bad Boy, and they actually used those lyrics in the indictment because they were able to corroborate that he hired someone to go shoot at the house, and then YF and Lucci stopped talking about it.
I just read somebody say that's heartless to wish jail on him. It's not heartless to wish jail on criminals.
That's the world we live in now.
Who in the motherfucker think it's heartless to wish jail on criminals?
Because they like him.
Criminals are supposed to go to jail. When did criminals stop wanting to go to jail? I thought part of being a criminal nigga was going to jail. I thought that came with men. So, man, these new group of criminals done got something wrong. But see, this is what I hear people say this. I wouldn't wish jail on my worst enemy. I heard street guys say this, but they'll kill their enemy.
Good point.
Damn.
I hear niggas say, man, I wouldn't wish jail on my worst enemy, but they'll kill their enemy.
Yeah, it's true.
That's worse.
I don't, that's worse.
It's worse.
So here it is. You got all these black people. Man, there's no way that these people can hold you in jail in America. Now, Romania, something different.
Yeah.
But in America, you got due process.
Yep.
There's no way that they can hold you in America as long as they've been holding Young Thug.
Without some good evidence.
Without some good evidence.
Yeah.
With the kind of lawyers he got.
Yep. And I went through the case. They have quite a bit of evidence. Besides, they were able to corroborate some of the lyrics.
He written cars and everything.
Yeah.
He dumb enough to be a millionaire to be written cars for killers.
Yeah. And that's where all this stemmed from. They've been looking at them since I think 2011, 2012. And all of this really, the reason why they're going at him so hard is because there was a murder that occurred in 2015 with another, Peanut. Yeah. And that's really, and Young Thug was involved in renting the vehicle that was used to kill him. So that's kind of how everything spanned. And yeah, bro, I mean, if you look at the indictment, guys, they have a significant amount of evidence. I mean, he's going to do some time.
If you do the crime, you should do the time.
That's what kind of comes with it.
No. If you go talk gangster, you go talk killing, you go talk spinning the block, you go talk spinning the block again. When the white boy gets you, niggas still be gangster.
Yeah.
Don't come to court praying. Don't come to court putting your hands down. Man, still be gangster. Tell your fans, still be gangster. Tell the judge, fuck you. Tell the prosecutor, suck my dick. Say, yeah, I'm YSL, the gang. The same way you was talking and projecting in your lyrics, nigga, hold up to it. Or let us know you was bullshitting.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I agree with you. I think, if Gunna does cooperate, that's a smart move. I know a lot of people get mad. Oh my God, that's so stupid to snitch and blah, blah, blah. Guys, at the end of the day, it's just you and 4 concrete walls. Like, no one's going to be there to save you. You got to do what's best for you. I mean, people got mad at 6ix9ine for snitching. I said, I think he did a smart move.
Yeah.
Man, shit, man, listen, let me tell you something. Let me just say this, young people. If you get called a snitch, you still get pussy.
That is very true.
There's nobody saying, oh, girl, I'm not giving him no pussy because he's a snitch. You can still get pussy.
Oh,
so it don't matter. 6ix9ine had every right to snitch.
Yeah.
He never got initiated into the gang.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He never was. So what made the gang think they can give him the gang secrets? And he never was initiated.
It's true.
You got to blame the gang.
Yeah.
So if I'm never initiated, all y'all black and I'm Mexican, when I go to jail, I can't hang with y'all.
That's true.
So why would I be loyal to y'all? And when I get in jail, all the Mexican drug dealers done told on all the black drug dealers.
Yeah.
All the Mexican cartel, the Mexican plug. In their race, they're not shamed for telling on the black drug dealers who's coming to buy drugs from them. The feds give the black drug dealers more than they give the black plugs, the Mexican plug. The Mexican cartel that's shipping the drugs over here get less time than the niggas who's selling the drugs. So everybody using the dumb nigga to get their way out. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? They must forgot Rayford Edmonds, one of the biggest drug dealers out of D.C. Snitched. Nicky Barnes.
Yep.
Snitched. Frank Lucas. Snitched.
Yep. Facts.
They must forgot everybody. Fat Cat Nichols eventually snitched.
Yep.
White boy Rick eventually snitched.
Yep.
So, homie, what the fuck? These little motherfuckers come along talking about I ain't snitching. Okay, go on down there, nigga.
Yeah.
And go on and go fuck your boy, because that's where you going.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where you going, son, you will never get no more pussy. It's just you and that boy's booty. You want to commit, I ain't that tough. I ain't that real. To say I ain't telling on nobody. I ain't gonna never be able to lay with a woman again. It ain't nothing in my mind can justify it.
Good point. Good point. All right, guys, we got a show coming up with some girls right now as well.
Yeah.
Charleston,
where can they find you?
Where can they find you, brother?
Shit, wherever them girls gonna be.
Right here.
I'm sorry. Rap William _ the real Charleston White on YouTube.
The podcast.
The game related podcast with Charleston White and Dewberry. And
comedy show coming up?
Yeah, comedy show coming up in Gaskins, Alabama, I think. I done cussed them people out. But I was just cussing out the folks online. We're gonna be in Macon, Georgia.
Here it is right here, guys.
Man, we got what? North Carolina this weekend. So many dates I can't remember. But yeah, North Carolina this weekend though, for real.
That's what's up, man.
This is booming.
Guys, and there's 13,000 plus y'all in here, man. Do me a quick favor. We didn't want to stop the show too much to tell y'all, but like the video, guys. Help us out here because we're just out of YouTube jail, so we got to get back up in
come
the
to
algo.
Rumble as well.
Yeah, come on over to Rumble, rumble.com/freshandfit for tonight. But we're going to be on YouTube as well. But like the video, guys. Check out Charleston White, his YouTube channel. Help him hit 10K. Let's get him to 100K, goddammit.
Yeah.
And guys, we'll be right back with some lovely ladies. Love y'all.
Peace.
I ran so far.